As part of the celebrations of 30 years of electoral democracy in Mozambique, journalist and political analyst Salomão Moiane publicly expressed his concern regarding the systematic political conflicts that occur in each electoral cycle in the country. For Salomão Moiane, these conflicts are the result of the actions of those who give orders to the police of the Republic of Mozambique to facilitate electoral fraud. There must be a reform of the legislation. Well, because what does the electoral law say? It says that the National Electoral Council, CNE, releases the results up to 15 days after voting day. But what does the law say? For example, in Malawi, it says that the National Electoral Council, CN, releases the results up to 8 days, so it's reduced. What does the law say in Botswana? It says that the results can be known on the same day or the next day, and so on. So, it's up to us. We can pass a law that states that the results are known 3 or 4 days later. That is, in the same week that elections are held. In Malawi, the elections were held on the 16th, a Tuesday. They were officially announced on Friday, although the results were known the following day. In Botswana, they were held on October 30th. By October 31st, it was already known that the President of the Republic had lost the election. Therefore, these are systems. We can do it if we want to, if we have the will. If we don't want to, we'll continue saying it's difficult because the country is big, because we can't say everything today. We have to say it in 5 days, in 10 days. And then, when it leaves the polling station, it has to go to the district, and from the district, it has to go to the province. What can you do? The results are on the polling station. After the polling station announces them, they are centralized to the central bodies, and the people are informed. That's how it's done. To support his thesis, Salomão Moiane said that on election nights, it is common for the police to fire shots to disguise the clandestine removal of ballot boxes from polling stations. From the end of the night at the polls, other people appear, carrying ballot boxes, fleeing with them, and another police officer firing at the EDM and turning off the power. In other words, that's where the night of election chaos begins. Now, this is motivated by the behavior of people even known to them, even those responsible for it. If these people are banned or punished for doing this, it's possible that the will shown by the population at the polls will be counted and presented on paper to determine who won, who came in first, second, third, fifth place. As a solution, the journalist proposes reducing the period for publishing results after the vote, because according to him, the current 15 days established by law create room for fraud. What must change is the behavior of politicians and the behavior of electoral management bodies. When I talk about the behavior of politicians, I'm also talking about the behavior of government authorities, because the police don't command themselves. They are commanded by someone who gives orders to the police to do what they do during election night. So, this person needs to tell the police not to intervene, similar to what happens in other countries, where the police don't intervene because they have no orders, no command to intervene. Here, they intervene because they have someone's command to intervene.
Moiane made these statements this Wednesday on the sidelines of the Conference on Electoral Democracy in Mozambique. Partner.